Good Tuesday afternoon, Hail Stalkers. I'm meteorologist John Choquette here for Hail Trace to give a recap of the storms that happened late last night in Texas, as well as our forecast for the chance of hail in the southeastern part of the country here today on February 23rd. A couple storms happened in Texas late last night. We had two 3-star maps out of it, one of which was right on the Mexico border in Del Rio, Texas. Isolated golf ball size hail. House count up to 11,000 people were hit. It looks like it was a pretty high volume storm with some really high density hail, so it looks like there was quite a bit of damage. We saw some reports of broken windows and a few broken windshields. Pretty good map out there available on our website. Another 3-star map that happened was the same storm. It just continued all the way to Beeville, Texas. About 4,100 houses were hit in that storm, and again, it looks like it was a pretty high volume event. You can find it on our website, hailtrace.com. They are both available for purchase right now. I'm looking for more the big story today here on February 23rd. The hail forecast looks like the southeastern portions of the United States has a good chance for some severe weather. It's actually a very high chance for a tornado outbreak today. That's going to be the main thing you're going to hear if you see anything about these storms on the news. But for us, we're talking about the hail. Looks like we can be getting up to about tennis ball size hail across the red portion of the map here. Cities such as New Orleans and Baton Rouge, Pensacola, Mobile, Alabama, and Hattiesburg, Mississippi are at the highest risk for some large hail, damaging winds, and possibly some strong tornadoes. Areas in the yellow you can get up to about ping pong ball size hail in cities such as Birmingham, Jackson, and maybe even as far east as Tallahassee, Florida, very late tonight. Zooming a little closer to your local hail forecast, Baton Rouge is the first city we're highlighting, probably about tennis ball size hail, isolated chance for those, as if we have any isolated supercells that really get their act together and going around this area, you can get up to some very large hail and possibly even some strong tornadoes as well. The chance of hail for Baton Rouge about 15%. Because the storms will be fairly isolated, it'll be a little harder for us to really be confident that Baton Rouge and New Orleans will be getting struck with some big hail, but the chance is definitely there. And any storms that happen today, up to 75 mile per hour winds to drive that hail into the buildings. It looks like 1 to 5 p.m. A little bit later for Jackson, Mississippi, about 3 to 6 p.m. Max hail size about ping pong balls, and they got about 10% chance of hail in Jackson, Mississippi. Wind-driven hail, again, could be the big issue here, but you don't really need very large hail to do damage when there is quite a bit of winds pushing that hail into buildings. And finally, Birmingham, Alabama has the latest potential for storms starting about 9 p.m. and continuing to about 1, maybe even 2 o'clock in the morning. They can get up to $half size hail and only about a 5% chance of hail in Birmingham, Alabama. It's kind of looking like by the time the storms get to their neck of the woods, it's going to be much more of a wind event with a line of storms, and that's not exactly the best for getting large hail. Now, any comments, questions, or concerns you may have, you can contact us at info@hailtrace.com. You can also give us a call at 855-334-4245, or you can make any sort of comment on our Facebook page or on our LinkedIn or however you are watching this video right now, and we will gladly answer them as quickly as we can. For Hail Trace, I'm meteorologist John Choquette. Have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon.